I manifested my dream reality of beachfront condo living in Miami, 7-figure year, luxury vacations, and so much more. And in this video, I'm going to show you what separates dream living from average living and give you the 3R method you can practically use right now. So check this out. We have the 4D reality, we have the 3D reality, and we want to understand the difference between these. Our imagination is at the 4th dimensional reality. The 4th dimension, what this means is all time and all space coexist on this plane. This is where you're manifesting from. In the 3D plane, we all know it. It's past, present, future, here, right? This physical 3D plane has all the 3 dimensions on it, and it's what we know as physical reality. When we're looking through the eyes of the 3D reality, we are constantly going to be on a plane of where, how, when, etc. When we're looking only at the physical space reality around us, which we live here in the present state, yes. But if our focus and mentality when we're manifesting and attracting in the things we're wanting, when we're focused on this plane, it doesn't work out very well in terms of energetics and vibration. When you look through the eyes of the 4th dimension, when you're thinking 4th dimensionally, you are in a place where everything you could ever want is already right now. I'll do an experiment with you, super easy. What's going to happen here is I want you to go ahead and imagine your front door of your house. Imagine it. Does it open from the left side or the right side? What color is the door? Does it have a window or not? You see what you're doing? You're imagining your front door right now in your home. In the space that we call imagination, it's happening right now. And there's no space to it. You can't grab the door out of the air. It's somewhere else. It's in the invisible side, right? That's what's happening on the 4th dimension. All time is right now. It's always happening right now. When you visualize, it's always right now. And there's no space because it all coexists right now in a higher plane and higher dimension. In order for us to start shifting yourself before we get into the 3R method, you want to start asking the question, instead of where is it 3-dimensionally, ask yourself the empowering question, where are my desires 4th dimensionally? It's a completely different perspective because when you ask that question, answers will follow. Where is it? It's right now. Where is it? It's in my imagination. How does it feel? It feels really good in my imagination. When you ask the questions where, when, and how on the 3D plane, you get questions that have answers that aren't really good. Where is it? I don't know. How's it going to come in? I don't know. I'm really frustrated by not being able to figure it out. When it comes to planning a business or planning a life or doing that, that's where you work on the 3D plane. Yes, it's important. That's where you take action. But when you're manifesting, you have to work from this plane. So let's cover the 3R method that I use all the time. I use it with my clients, my group coaching clients, our communities, everyone in our soul tribe. The 3R method is something you're going to need right now to practice. The first R is remind. The second R is going to be repeat. And the third R is remember. You're going to do everything it takes to remind yourself to think 4th dimensionally. That could look like reminders on your phone. That could look like having some sort of accountability partner or somebody in your life that can help you remind. Sometimes for me, as funny as it sounds, I have an audio book playing all day. That's what I used to do to keep my mind on terms of prosperity and thinking of what I'm wanting. But all day you're listening into mindset audios over and over and over. As much of the day as possible, you're just reminding yourself of where you should be thinking in terms of 4th dimensionally. So you're going to remind yourself of the important parts. I want to think 4th dimensionally. And as we start thinking 4th dimensionally, we're going to remind ourselves that's the most important part. And then we're going to remind ourselves that the vibrational reality of what I'm wanting is more important than the physical right now. I take action on the physical plane. I change my behaviors on the physical plane. On the physical plane, I do plan. I act on those plans. I remain in integrity with plans, but I'm flexible with how it's going to go. But I care more about the vibrational reality of what I'm wanting. When I visualize, I enjoy the feeling of being in that reality right now before it even happens. And as I'm reminding myself of the 4th dimension, I'm reminding myself of the vibrational reality, or what even Thomas Troward called the spiritual prototype. It's a prototype. And it's all you care about is creating on that plane. Do whatever it takes to remind yourself of this on a daily basis. Now, when it comes to repeat, you're going to repeat an affirmation or a theme or whatever you want to call this, but it's a statement from your heart to yourself. Here's your affirmation. I love the fourth dimensional side. All I need is that. A huge line right there. That was a huge breakthrough for me, because if you love on the fourth dimensional side, you won't even care if it comes physically. You won't even care if the client comes in. You won't care if the money comes in. You won't care. You want it to, but you're unattached from needing it. Big difference. You know, when you're really needy with things, it's like, I gotta have it now, I gotta have it now. What does it cause you? A lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of clinginess, right? But when you come from a place of peace and stillness, you're saying, I'm right here and I'm okay whether I have the thing or not. Whether the money comes in, I feel great. If the money goes out, I'm great. If it comes in large, big chunks, it's great. If it doesn't, it's okay. When you get to that place, and that's a place you have to work at, you allow yourself to be in a place that all I want and all I need is my spiritual side. The spirit world is all that matters to me, the vibrational side. It's a catch-22. It doesn't really make sense, because it's like this. I feel like if I really don't want something, it's not going to happen in my life, right? So you do want to desire it. You still want it, but you don't need it. You're unattached from the outcome. And you repeat this every day as your new theme. It's not an affirmation they have to say 1,000 times. What we're saying is it becomes that reminder. You repeat that reminder of remembering, I just love this side. I love this side. That's all I care about. And the last one is remember. You remember who you are at the core level. The I am, the higher substance, the higher power. You remember who you are. As you remind yourself of the vibrational reality and the spiritual prototype, the fourth dimension, you repeat to yourself the love of the fourth dimensional side, and you remember who you really are. You'll start to gain lots of energy in the fourth dimension. And this is how you can shift your reality into your dream reality in seconds, because it doesn't take any time to shift into this atmosphere. All of your dreams are here right now in this fourth dimensional side. So all your dreams exist right now here. So that's why you can shift your life in seconds to your dream reality. This isn't magic. I'm not saying you switch in your dream life physically and all of a sudden you're thinking about being on an amazing vacation in Europe and you're there, right? Or you're saying, hey, I want to take this amazing dream home and make it mine, and you're there. It's not sci-fi. It's not like you warp into a new world, but you shift yourself to where it matters the most, and you are there, because this is just as an important reality as the physical reality. You put all of your focus here, and it starts to drift into the 3D plane. Your actions, your thoughts, your feelings, everything becomes aligned here, which then draws to it into the 3D plane much faster. Love on the fourth dimensional side, and allow yourself to be in that place with the 3 R's. Remind yourself, repeat it out loud, and remember the entire time. Scott Haug signing off here. If you are not yet already, subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you here as our Soul Tribe family member. And link in the description below if you want any help, step-by-step directions on knowing how to manifest consistently and predictably, or if you want some group coaching or one-on-one mentorship from myself to heal those deep wounds you might be having, recurring themes in your life, breaking free from these lackful thinking or beliefs. I can help you on a one-on-one basis. Give this a shot. I look forward to seeing you over in the next video.